That's going to make sure that every line in your paper is equidistant. You're going to change it to double. And now, who of you are probably close to, nobody's my age in here, but remember typing things with a typewriter? You know, and then you have those, you know, so you're used to hit and return at the end of a line, and then when you try to mess with your margins, it does all this kind of weird stuff. This is going to fix that. Hanging. Then, one more thing. If you hit T, he'll take you down to the T's. Now, that is where, nope, still not right. I didn't change it to 12. There. There is your citation. It's in the correct format, right? Hopefully. But it's you know, you've got your inch margins because that's what it defaults to. You've got your double space, you've got your hanging indent. Should you have your margins wrong for some weird and unknown reason, when you fix your margins for the whole paper, it's going to automatically fix this so that there's no weird lines. And it's going to be hanging, and it's going to be double spaced, and everything's going to be right. Okay? That's the secret to that. Any questions? All right, now let's go to Atom real quick. This is one that you'll really want to look at. Notice how this tab is still open. So you can always go back and look at different databases. But look at Atom. Atom is awesome. Eventually. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Now, here's a password that you're going to need. In all capitals. Ready? Wait, okay. Okay. NC, CD, as in dog. It's both. NC, CD, AI, A, 2, 0, 1, 3. And you use that for both. And when it changes, they'll let us know. We'll let you know. NCCDAIA 2013. NCCDAIA 2013. Please work. You never know with digital information. Sometimes it just gets wonky. Okay, now the cool thing about Atom is when you have to study anatomy and physiology, this is the place to go. You can do dissectable anatomy, you can do atlas anatomy, you can look at 3D, clinical illustrations, animations, even encyclopedia. You can search for information. Okay? And it even rates it for you. How cool is that? And there you go. Now, obviously, this does not have, unless they've changed it in the last 2 weeks, and they haven't, there's no citation for this. I have a solution. Open up a separate tab and type citationmachine.net. Only thing you have to be really careful about is choosing the correct citation style, whether it's MLA or APA. Who tells you that? Your professor.
You open a new tab and for what?
Open up a new tab and type citationmachine.net in the URL, which is the locator up at the top. And that's going to take you to Citation Machine. And what this does is it allows you to basically fill in the blank. Okay, and once you fill in the blank, it will create the citation for you, and then all you have to do is spell check it because it has no spell check. So if you make a typing error, it's on you. And then y'all use MLA or APA? APA? That's what I was thinking, but I wasn't sure. All right, then it lets you choose. What am I citing? I will cite a website. Just for giggles. Okay, then all you do is fill in the information. It creates it for you, and then you copy and paste just like I did in NC Live. Okay? Does that make sense? All right. Now, back to this. Bless you, if you are searching for information at home, at night, in the dark in your fuzzy bedroom slippers, because that's when we all do our homework, right? You want to make sure that you use the correct password. NC Live does have a password at night, at home, away from campus. And it's easy. Anybody who's ever logged into Moodle, you have the password to NC Live. It's RCC in lowercase plus your student ID number. Okay? And just in case you forget, I have it on below the box, as you can see, where it says under the attention RCC faculty, staff, and students, it tells you what your password is. All you have to make sure to do is it'll ask you what school you're with. Just type, select Richmond Community College. Very simple stuff. Okay? Now, the one thing about this assignment that I need y'all to remember is it must be emailed. You must type it in Microsoft Office Word, save it, then attach it to an email and email it to me. And my email address is ABCAU, I'm going to, wait a minute, I'm going to make it bigger. Let me make it bigger so everybody can see it. Okay? That's my email. I'm not looking for literary genius. I'm just looking to see something that's evidence that you understand how to do research. Okay? Please check your spelling. Please check your sources. Make sure your bibliographic information is correct. And try to keep it to a paragraph. If it goes to a paragraph and a little over, a couple of small paragraphs, I can that's okay. I'll go with that. But don't make it any longer than that for each citation. 5 citations. Remember, citations must be in alphabetical order by author's last name. If there's no author, what do you use? The title. Okay? If you are not sure about how to set up your bibliography, there's a really cool website that y'all may have heard about. It's the Purdue OWL site, owl.english.purdue.edu. And it'll show you in just a second. OWL, as in hoot, .english.purdue, who is not as cool as Appalachian State, .edu. And what they've done, this is the accepted fantastic source of the majority of the librarians that I've ever encountered. And what you can do is where it says APA Formatting and Style Guide. I'm not asking for a cover sheet, by the way. Most APA documents have cover sheets. I just want your name at the top. Okay? But I do want your references page set up correctly. And what this does is it has examples of how to set up a paper, examples how to set up a your references page, examples of different types of citations. So there's no reason to not make 100. And yes, I will look at each individual one, because if I'm going to make you do it, I'm going to grade it right? Because that's only fair. So, but if you have any questions, there's sample pages. You can look at the sample paper and it downloads it. And if you scroll to the end, whoops, went too far. It gives you a sample references page, how to set it up. Okay? So, when is this due?
The 11th.
Next Tuesday. You have the weekend to do it.
Okay, so we're going to basically see you in like 5 pages?
No, no, honey. He's going to do it all on one page. You're going to, okay, see how this is set up? Okay, say these are your 5 articles, okay? After each double-spaced article, you're going to have a double-spaced paragraph explaining to me, summarizing what this article is about. So it may be a couple of pages, 3 pages tops. So citation paragraph, citation paragraph, citation paragraph, citation paragraph. Does that make sense? Okay. Are we good?